right, Christopher Nolan, you finally piqued my interest with this. I think this is by far and away the best trailer yet for Interstellar, and that's because it focuses less on directed by Christopher Nolan, which I know is enough for some of you, but I think this trailer is more successful because it focuses more on the actual film itself and what we're in for. There's still a lot of questions left. For those of us who have even done a little bit of research on the film, we kind of know what's going to happen here, but Nolan still is insisting on playing it very close to the vest. We'll see if that's a strategy that works out. He also has a few months left to go where he could start to reveal some of the, I think, more interesting aspects of the film to try and make sure people go into the theater. But you know, don't string people along for too long, Nolan, because nobody likes to be teased. It's a fine line. I think this trailer, I appreciate the seeing more of the space exploration, and I like seeing more of Matthew McConaughey. I think he's a big plus for any project at this point, and I wasn't quite sure how he was going to be utilized here, but I think he's being utilized quite well. Finally, for once, I've seen that scene where he's driving away from his kids several times now, with tears in his eyes in his pickup truck, and it's never hit me emotionally. But now, when you contrast it to his line to Anne Hathaway saying kids are meant to feel safe, and why he doesn't tell them exactly what he's doing and the inherent danger. Finally, it hit me. Finally, I felt the sadness and the emotional qualities of that shot. So as good as Matthew McConaughey is, just a shot of him crying isn't enough. We need to have some perspective. I do still find it very hard to believe that the Academy will want to go to space once again after Gravity last year, and I think that just is really bad timing on Christopher Nolan's part. Although Warner Brothers is involved here, and they were involved, Gravity was their picture. So, I mean, he knew it was coming. Maybe he didn't expect Gravity to connect as strongly as it did, but still, I think Gravity is a tough act to follow. Not creatively, in my opinion, as you might recall, but still, it made quite an impression, not only on the Academy, but audiences. And so another trip up to space could just be a little bit of a tough sell. But I do think adding the storyline here, and the other thing that stuck out to me that I really liked was the line about time and space. The one thing that transcends all of it is love. And as someone who's very close to my own family, as I said, that struck a nerve. I really liked that, and I finally could kind of see where he was going. I still think also he's in for a difficult situation, dividing his time up between what's happening on Earth and then this space travel, reconciling the two. It's hard to tell a story in two different locales long term. But we'll see if Nolan can pull it off. I'm seeing a lot of support for him in the comments right away as this trailer goes up. He's very fortunate, but has also earned such a loyal fan base. And we'll see. I mean, if he can deliver once again, I think, and especially post his time with DC, that will only strengthen him as a talent and as a pull in Hollywood as for what he can do. I guess this is why Warner Brothers wanted in very badly and was able to make quite a number of concessions to get into this picture. So what do you think? Do you think this trailer is an improvement on the first two, or were you sold from day one? Is Christopher Nolan's involvement enough for you, or do you need to see more aspects like story and performance like we're starting to see here? And if you're not quite sold yet, what else is it going to take? I am not totally sold, but I'm moving in that direction now. I'm starting to orbit planet Interstellar. Thank you so much for those of you who asked for my review. Please write down below your thoughts, and you can check out some more episodes right now.